Welcome to the channel, everybody. I'm thrilled you could join us today as we embark on a journey to experience the very best of Germany. From magnificent castles perched high in the Bavarian Alps to bustling city streets steeped in history, Germany offers an incredibly rich tapestry of experiences just waiting to be discovered. So pack your bags, grab your walking shoes, and get ready to immerse yourselves in the heart of this captivating country. We'll be exploring charming medieval towns, marveling at architectural wonders, and maybe even enjoying a traditional bratwurst along the way. Whether you're a history buff, a nature enthusiast, or simply looking for an unforgettable adventure, Germany has something to offer everyone. Over the next few chapters, we'll be your guide, offering insights and tips to help you make the most of your German adventure. So sit back, relax, and let's get started on our exploration of Germany's most amazing spots. Our first stop takes us high into the Bavarian Alps to a site that seems straight out of a storybook, Neuschwanstein Castle. This stunning 19th century palace was commissioned by King Ludwig II, a ruler known for his eccentricities and his love for the arts. Inspired by the operas of Richard Wagner and his own romantic ideals, Ludwig envisioned Neuschwanstein as a monumental tribute to German mythology and medieval architecture. Tragically, Ludwig died just days before its completion, leaving the castle unfinished. But even in its incomplete state, Neuschwanstein is a masterpiece of Romanesque revival architecture. The castle's white limestone facade, soaring towers, and whimsical turrets create a picture-perfect silhouette against the backdrop of the Bavarian Alps. Every year, over 1 million visitors from around the world flock to this fairytale castle, eager to wander its opulent halls and imagine themselves stepping back in time. We're now heading north to the vibrant capital of Germany, Berlin, a city that pulsates with history and culture. And there's no better place to start our Berlin adventure than at the Brandenburg Gate, a monument that stands as a powerful symbol of the city's tumultuous past and its enduring spirit. Built in the late 18th century, the Brandenburg Gate was commissioned by King Frederick William II as a symbol of peace. Inspired by the Grand Propylaea Gateway in Athens, the gate is a triumphal arch crowned with a majestic sculpture of a chariot drawn by 4 horses, known as the quadriga. Throughout its history, the Brandenburg Gate has witnessed some of Germany's most pivotal moments. It stood as a silent witness to the rise and fall of the Third Reich, its imposing presence a stark reminder of the country's dark past. And during the Cold War, the gate became a potent symbol of division, standing isolated within the death strip of the Berlin Wall, marking the boundary between East and West Berlin. The Black Forest, or Schwarzwald as the Germans call it, it's not some dark and brooding expanse like you might imagine. It's a place of rolling hills, charming villages, and yes, lots and lots of trees. We're talking deep, dark, evergreen forests that seem to go on forever. This is a region steeped in legend and folklore, home to cuckoo clocks, half-timbered houses, and those delicious Black Forest cakes. It's the kind of place that inspires fairy tales, with its misty mornings and hidden waterfalls. You'll find hiking trails that wind through the woods, past sparkling lakes and breathtaking viewpoints. And speaking of trails, don't forget your hiking boots. This is a place best explored on foot. Breathe in that fresh mountain air, listen to the birdsong, and let the beauty of the Black Forest wash over you. This region is all about slowing down, savoring the moment, and connecting with nature. Oktoberfest. Just hearing the name conjures up images of giant beer steins, lederhosen, and endless merriment. And let me tell you, the reality lives up to the hype. This is the world's largest folk festival, and it's been going strong for over 200 years. Held annually in Munich, Oktoberfest is a celebration of Bavarian culture, and beer is certainly a big part of that. We're talking millions of liters of beer consumed over the course of the festival. But it's not just about the beer. It's about the atmosphere, the camaraderie, and the sheer joy of being surrounded by thousands of people from all over the world, all there to have a good time. You'll see traditional Bavarian music and dancing, colorful parades, and amusement rides that will thrill the young and the young at heart. And speaking of food, be sure to come hungry. From giant pretzels to roasted chicken to those delicious bratwurst sausages, there's something to satisfy every appetite. Cologne Cathedral, or as the Germans say, Kölner Dom. Now I've seen my fair share of churches in Europe, but this one takes your breath away. It's a masterpiece of Gothic architecture, a towering testament to human faith and ingenuity. Construction began way back in the 13th century, and it took over 600 years to complete. Can you imagine the dedication, the artistry, the sheer manpower that went into creating something so magnificent? Just look at the details, the soaring spires, the intricate carvings, the stained glass windows that bathe the interior in a kaleidoscope of colors. It's enough to make you feel like you've stepped back in time. And when you step inside, you're greeted by a sense of awe and reverence. The sheer scale of the place is simply overwhelming. The high vaulted ceilings, the massive pillars, the beautiful artwork, it's a feast for the senses. Now picture yourself behind the wheel of a little rental car, maybe a cute little Volkswagen, the kind that makes you feel like you're in a classic European film. You're ready to experience one of Germany's most celebrated driving routes, the Romantic Road, a journey that promises to be as enchanting as its name suggests. This isn't about speed limits and lane changes, folks. This is about slowing down, savoring the scenery, and stepping back in time. Imagine driving through a living postcard where every turn reveals a new, breathtaking view. The Romantic Road meanders for about 220 miles, from Würzburg in the north all the way down to Füssen in the south. It's a route that takes you through the heart of Bavaria, showcasing the region's rich history and natural beauty. Along the way, you'll be treated to rolling hills that seem to stretch on forever, vineyards that look like they belong on postcards, with rows of grapevines basking in the sun, and charming villages straight out of a storybook, where time seems to stand still. This is the Germany of your dreams, the one with cobblestone streets, half-timbered houses that have stood for centuries, and flowers cascading from window boxes, adding splashes of color to every corner. This route is best enjoyed at a leisurely pace. Don't rush it. Take your time to truly appreciate the beauty around you. Allow yourself plenty of time to stop in the little towns, each with its own unique charm and character. Sample the local wines and cuisine, which are as rich and varied as the landscapes you'll be driving through, and just soak up the atmosphere. Feel the history and culture seep into your soul as you wander through these picturesque settings. You'll find plenty of friendly guest houses, each offering a warm welcome and a cozy place to rest, and family-run restaurants eager to welcome you with open arms and hearty German hospitality. The food here is not just a meal but an experience. Speaking of hospitality, have I told you about the time I stumbled upon a little bakery in Rothenburg ob der Tauber? It was like stepping into a sweet-smelling wonderland. They made these amazing Schneeballen pastries, a local delicacy that's as delightful to look at as it is to eat, but we'll get to that later. For now, just imagine the joy of discovering such hidden gems along your journey. From the fairy tale charm of the Romantic Road, we travel now to Berlin, a city that carries the weight of history on its shoulders, and no landmark speaks more powerfully to that history than the Berlin Wall. For nearly 3 decades, this imposing barrier sliced through the heart of the city, a stark symbol of Cold War division. Built in 1961, the Berlin Wall wasn't just a physical barrier, it was a symbol of oppression, a concrete manifestation of the Iron Curtain that separated East and West Germany. Families and friends were torn apart, their lives divided by this imposing structure. For those living in the West, the wall was a constant reminder of the restrictions placed upon their fellow citizens in the East. Today, while much of the wall has been torn down, its legacy remains. Sections have been preserved as memorials, stark reminders of the past, and powerful symbols of hope for the future. The East Side Gallery, a 1.3-kilometer stretch of the wall, has been transformed into an open-air art gallery, a vibrant testament to freedom and creativity. From the historical weight of the Berlin Wall, let's journey now to the picturesque city of Heidelberg, a place where history and beauty intertwine seamlessly. Heidelberg is home to one of Germany's most iconic landmarks, Heidelberg Castle. Now I know what you're thinking. Rick, another castle? But this isn't just any castle. Trust me on this one, folks. Heidelberg Castle isn't just any castle. It's a magnificent ruin perched high above the Neckar River, offering a glimpse into the past. Its crumbling walls whispering tales of centuries past, each stone a silent witness to the passage of time and the events that shaped this region. Imagine this. You're strolling through the charming streets of Heidelberg's Old Town, the scent of gingerbread and roasting chestnuts filling the air. You glance up, and there it is, Heidelberg Castle, standing proudly. Its sandstone facade glowing in the afternoon sun, casting a warm golden hue over the landscape. The castle is a majestic sight, even in its ruined state. Its towers and turrets seem to reach for the sky, as if trying to touch the heavens, while its sprawling courtyards and gardens offer breathtaking views of the city below, a perfect spot to pause and take in the scenery. Now, you can reach the castle by foot, and it's a rewarding hike, winding through lush greenery and offering glimpses of the castle through the trees. But for a truly unique experience, I recommend taking the funicular. This charming railway has been ferrying visitors up to the castle for over a century, a journey that is both nostalgic and scenic. The views from the ascending car are simply spectacular, offering a panoramic vista of the city and the river below. As you climb higher and higher, the city of Heidelberg unfolds beneath you like a tapestry, each detail coming into view. Its red-tiled roofs and church spires creating a scene straight out of a medieval painting, a timeless beauty that captures the essence of Heidelberg. Whether you're a history buff, a lover of architecture, or simply someone who appreciates stunning views, Heidelberg Castle has something to offer everyone. So take your time, explore every nook and cranny, and let the magic of this place transport you to another era. Heidelberg Castle is not just a destination, it's an experience, a journey through time that you won't soon forget. Now we're heading south to Bavaria, home to Germany's highest peak, the mighty Zugspitze. Towering at nearly 10,000 feet, this majestic mountain is a sight to behold. You know, folks, I've been up a lot of mountains in Europe, but the Zugspitze has a special charm. Maybe it's the crisp alpine air or the panoramic views that stretch as far as the eye can see. Getting to the top is half the fun. You can hop aboard the cogwheel train, the Bayerische Zugspitzbahn, which has been chugging its way up the mountain since 1928. Imagine, for over 90 years this little train has been carrying wide-eyed travelers just like us up to the top of Germany. Or, if you're feeling adventurous, you can take the Ibsee cable car, gliding over pristine alpine meadows and sparkling lakes. Once you reach the summit, you'll be greeted by jaw-dropping views of 4 countries: Germany, Austria, Italy, and Switzerland. It's truly an international experience. Be sure to bring your camera, because words can't really do justice to the scenery. Take a deep breath of that fresh mountain air and savor the moment. You're standing on the roof of Germany. The feeling of being on top of the world is indescribable. Whether you're with friends or family, the experience is unforgettable. Some even find inspiration here, sketching or painting the breathtaking vistas. As the sun sets, the mountain takes on a golden hue, adding to its magic. And if you stay until nightfall, the stargazing is phenomenal. The clear alpine air makes for some of the best night skies you'll ever see. So, whether you're here for the adventure, the views, or the serenity, Zugspitze offers an experience like no other. As you descend, you'll carry with you memories that will last a lifetime. Until next time, Zugspitze, you've truly reached new heights in our hearts. From the heights of the Alps, we're taking you north to the bustling port city of Hamburg, home to a truly unique attraction, Miniature Wonderland. This isn't your average model railway, folks. It's the largest model railway in the world, and it's an absolute marvel of engineering and creativity. Imagine over 15,000 feet of track winding through meticulously crafted landscapes, from the snow-capped peaks of the Alps to the bustling streets of Las Vegas. You'll see tiny cars zipping along highways, miniature trains chugging through the countryside, and even tiny planes taking off and landing at a miniature airport. The attention to detail is simply astounding. There are over 250,000 figurines, each one hand-painted and posed to tell a story. You'll see tiny construction workers toiling on skyscrapers, miniature families enjoying picnics in the park, and even a miniature rock concert in full swing. It's like stepping into a world of Lilliputians, and the best part, the world of Miniature Wonderland is constantly evolving. Well, folks, that brings us to the end of our whirlwind tour of Germany's top spots. From fairytale castles to bustling cities, from snow-capped mountains to miniature worlds, Germany has something to offer every traveler. I hope you've enjoyed exploring this amazing country with me. Remember, travel is all about embracing new experiences, trying new things, and creating memories that will last a lifetime. So pack your bags, grab your guidebook, and get out there and explore the world. Thanks for joining us on this incredible tour of Germany's top spots. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing travel content. See you in the next video.